Now, for more insight, we're joined by Howard Jeter, former U.S. ambassador to Nigeria. Ambassador Jeter, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
Yes. Now, give us a sense of, what you make of these results in Nigeria. President Buhari being elected president.
Well, I think that this election was historic and unique in the history of Nigeria. The fact that you had an opposition party overturn the ruling party, the incumbent government, the fact that the loser of the election, President Jonathan, showed great character and courage, I think, in reaching out to the winner, General Buhari, to congratulate him and essentially saying that he was going to support the efforts of the new president. That, to me, is very, very significant for the consolidation of democracy in Nigeria.
Now, Ambassador Jeter, how far do you feel Nigeria has traveled since the time you served there as U.S. ambassador way back in 2003?
Well, I think that elections in some cases have gotten better. Elections in some cases were not as good as the one in 1999. But I think that Nigerians now have certain expectations about their democracy, and we're seeing a period of maturing democracy, both in terms of process and outcome.
Now, Ambassador Jeter, how significant is this result in Nigeria for Africa as a continent, but also U.S.-Nigeria foreign policy?
Well, when I was ambassador in Nigeria, 2000-2003, I coined the phrase that Nigeria was the essential country in Africa. That remains true today. And really what happens in Nigeria reverberates throughout the continent, and especially in West Africa. But throughout the continent, the people of Africa look to Nigeria for leadership. And I think that they've given them a glimmer of that leadership with these past elections. Now, in terms of the relationship with the U.S., I think that this election should strengthen that relationship. Nigeria is very important for U.S. foreign policy in Africa, and our interests are both very broad and very deep, and I see a strengthening of that relationship in coming days. I would hope, and I'll add this, that this also opens the door for President Obama when he visits Africa again in 2015 to certainly consider a trip to and visit to Nigeria. His going there would be very important for the Nigerian people.
Indeed. Ambassador Jeter, thank you very much. Ambassador Howard Jeter is a former U.S. ambassador to Nigeria.